All right, 51 seconds remain in the Stars power play. Warren picks that one up off the draw. He's got his net guard just fell off. He fires it down the ice. Esmark plays a little pitch and catch behind the net, and then it bounces over. Klink comes in and applies a little bit of pressure. Back to Warren. Warren gets bumped from behind while he handles the puck. And Esmark steps in. Moran bumps his man, goes behind the net to Mueller. Mueller tries to flip that one, but it hits a leg. Back to the D. Stars set up in their formation. They snap one in, and that hit Warren in front and bounce into the corner. That one goes to the far side of the net. Vlaha directs it up high over top of the glass. 11 seconds remain in the Stars penalty, in the Stars penalty here. All right, Anderson in the box for 11 more seconds. Ohala in. He scrambles the draw back. Shaw picks it up. It's knocked down. Puck goes in behind the net. Ohala's hooked from the side. He kicks it up. Esmark gets it back. Nobody in front. Blaha steers that one to the corner, and it goes up and over top of the glass. 55 seconds into it here. 51 seconds. 1 second to go in the penalty to Anderson as he stands ready to pop the door open. Let's see if the T-Birds can come up with a little play here. Not so much as Ohala tried to push the puck forward. Out comes Geddes for Anderson. Ohala gains a blue line and gets it over to Geddes, but it slides under his stick. Doug says that. He bumps it in, goes around the referee. Geddes works some of his magic down in the corner. Kicks it up to his stick. He's held on to by 73. Has no intention of getting the puck. He's got his hand wrapped around him with his stick. And puck comes out to Yamamoto. Yamamoto slides one in. It's deflected just wide. Shaw grabs that one. He wrists it, but missed it. Then he's twisted around and bumped. Geddes over to Laux. Laux with the slapper, and that goes just about goes through the hole between his body and his arm there, but the Stars goalie snapped that hole shut as quick as it opened up. Blocks it, and they'll have a face-off in the offensive zone. 15:32 to go in the third period here. Second game of the day for the T-Birds. McGarriger tries to push that puck up to himself. Hits a skate and then bounces into the corner. Esmark breaks the puck out. McGarriger hunts his man while Mueller pokes it ahead. Alonso bumps him. Holds his man up against the boards. Gives him a little bit here. Warren gets it up to McGarriger. Goes off McGarriger's stick, but it was on this side of the red line. And that'll go for icing. McGarriger steps in to take the draw. T-Birds a little encroachment there. Mueller grabs it, rips it around the boards and out. That went past Weston and got out of there. Warren holds the puck here, gets it up to McGarriger. Goes off his stick and he falls down. Warren bumps his man and then picks the puck up. Gets it up to McGarriger again. McGarriger over to, not so over to Weston. Now over to Weston finally. Weston works away in the corner. McGarriger behind the net. He tried to get it out to Alonso. McGarriger's dumped in behind the net, and Esmark comes out with the puck. Another long stick check there. Now Warren picks it up again. He chips it up the boards as all the forwards go for a change. Puck slowly leaks down the ice. Warren protests to the linesman that they touched it. But the linesman saying, no, didn't happen, son. And we'll have a face-off back in the T-Bird zone as everybody switches up. Anderson goes out with Shaw. Plank will be on the left. Childers on the right. Moran leans in for the draw. Moran watches the puck and he wins the draw back to Anderson, who backhands it around. Klink's waiting for it, but it ain't going to get there. Esmark stepped up and intercepted that puck. Now it's in behind the net. Shaw has it. He cuts his man off who falls. It's caught up in his skates. Shaw bounces one in between his feet out, and Klink brings it out across the blue line. Gets it over to Childers. Childers makes a move and takes a bump. Now he can't quite get it back out to Moran. Loses his stick. There's sticks on the ice there. And out comes Esmark. 2-on-1, but Shaw did his best to get back and break it up. Anderson has it. He looks for Klink. Klink has the puck there. Klink goes long pass. That's going to go all the way down the ice and be for icing. Probably a simpler 15-foot pass there for Klink, but he wanted to go for the home run and just out of the reach of Childers. Childers will make his way to the bench. Out comes Geddes, Laux, and Ohala. Ohala playing well today. He's been in, going, looks to be two centers here. Warren and Yamamoto will play back on the defense. Scramble draw again as Ohala holds his man up. Then he pushes it in behind the net to Warren. Warren backhands it up to Laux. Laux has it go off his leg. Ohala's got a steam here. He gets it over. Tries to get it over and it hit a skate in front. Ohala tried to get it out front, and that was picked off by Esmark as well. Esmark brings it in the zone. Warren picks that puck up. Goes in between. Now Warren's away. Warren gets it over to Geddes. Bounces it off his foot. Now Warren's got it back. He gets it over to Ohala. Ohala shoots. That one was destined for the top corner, but the blocker of the Esmark goalie got in the way of that one. Yamamoto has it. He looks. He rips a wrister that goes just wide. Now Geddes goes hunting after it. Ohala's got it. And then it's chopped into the zone by Esmark. Warren grabs it. He turns. A couple of crossover steps. He looks. Gets it up to Laux. Goes with Laux to the net. Laux has got it here. Oh my goodness. Esmark controls it in behind the net. Flips it up. Comes to the winger who flipped it up high and into the metal beams here. Just to give you an idea what this rink is like. Imagine Highland, only 5 of them in this complex. And maybe Highland with a paint job. They've definitely done a good job of upkeep here, but the roof is pretty low. Maybe not as low as Sno-King, but it's still low. A lot of pucks go off the top. There's a good draw there, won by McGarriger, who kicked it back, and the puck was blocked there. Puck was blocked in front. Here comes Anderson to pick that one up. He fires it around the boards to Weston. Weston chips it out into center, nobody there. Esmark takes it right back into the zone. Now Anderson holds it and he gets it across. Just misses Weston's stick, and it's going to go for icing again. T-Bird's not really content with the 10-foot pass today. They'd like to go 60 feet at a time. Having a hard time hitting that one. 12 minutes, 7 seconds to go. 2-1. T-Bird's in a close battle here. McGarriger back in for this draw. He loses that one back to Esmark. Quick shot goes off of Alonso's foot and over to the side. Anderson pumps that over to the side. Now he controls it in behind the net as Esmark comes and gives chase. They go in behind the net. He gets it up to Weston. Weston can't control it off the boards, but has it come right back to him. Now Esmark picks it up and fires it right back into the zone. Mueller's got it. He chips it out, but it hits an Esmark leg. Battling away in there. Klink's got this one. Klink working hard on that, but he doesn't come out of there with the puck. Esmark picks another one up. Now McGarriger battles away in the corner. Anderson swoops in and chips it up to Alonso. Alonso pokes it past Fitzgerald, but it hit his stick. Now we got Fitzgerald takes a penalty for interference after Alonso tried to get it by him. He grabbed Alonso and kind of threw him down. Not quite sure where he's at. The Esmark parents not excited with that call in the least. It's down there, guys. It's all the way in, guys. It's all the way in there, gentlemen. It's not where the puck is, guys. Anyways, T-Birds will take the draw here at the offside dot. Moran kicks it back to Klink. Klink gets it over to Warm. Warm gains the red line, now across the blue line. He takes a hook and a punch. Childers has it. He takes one. It's deflected by Moran. Bounces in behind the net. Mueller steps up on this one. He gets it down to Klink. Klink has it roll off his stick and out to Esmark. Warm tried to wait there for him. Got neither the puck or the man. Childers takes a bump in the back as Esmark is working hard on this penalty kill. Warm holds it in behind the net while the Flying V gets set up. Warm comes out, he gets it over to Klink. Klink's a little confused here. Him and Mueller were crossed up. Now Warm brings it across the red line. He brings it in over the line. Down into the corner, he twists around, gets it back to Moran. Moran over to Mueller. Mueller's got the puck. Warm's wide open in front. Mueller found him, and he just hit it tapped off of his stick. A good pass by Mueller there. Warm couldn't quite get around his man. Now it's Moran back to Mueller. Mueller loads up that wrister, goes off the stick. Klinks picks that one up. Back to Warm, off his skate. Childers has got it. Warm steps in and fires a wrister. Hits him right in the glove. It's going to be an offensive zone face-off, and out comes Ohala with Geddes and Laux. Shaw comes out. He beckons Mueller. Oh, Mueller's going to stay on. Warm goes off. Draw loss there, goes in the corner and around. Shaw battles his way through it. He picks a puck up. Geddes gets knocked down after it goes through his feet. Ohala works away, controls the puck, looks for a man. Now he gets it down to Geddes. Geddes controls it, whiffs on that pass, and Esmark picks it up. Shaw gets it back in. Now off of Laux is sticking down. The boys had better be careful here because Esmark is gaining a fair amount of momentum on this penalty kill. There's another errant pass. Ohala comes back and picks it up off the wall, loses control, and it's backhanded off the referee and picked up by Esmark and fired down. Esmark bench fired up at this penalty kill. Shaw grabs it, he brings it out in front, up to Mueller, off the back, off his stick to Geddes, and Esmark picks it up again. Let's see if we can get two passes. Shaw goes high off the glass right to the Esmark defender, and it's chopped straight back down the ice. Penalty's over. 9 minutes, 8 seconds to go here in the third period as Alonso misses that one up the boards. There's a quick wrister. Mueller gathers it up in behind the net. He's had that picked off by Esmark. Alonso fires it up the boards. Now McGarriger chips it around his guy, and he goes after the Esmark player here. They take it in behind the net. He did a nice stick wave there. Nobody hits him. Anderson picks it up. He pushes it up into space. Esmark picks that puck up. Yamamoto controls it in behind the net, passes it straight to the Esmark player at the blue line. Now bounces off a leg and Weston's got it. He goes around his man. He's held up a bit there. He's hooked. There's a good backhand pass up front, but it goes right past McGarriger, and here we go the other way. 2-on-2 the other way. Esmark dumps it in. Yamamoto controls it in behind the net. He gets it over to Anderson. Anderson looks for a man and misses the winger, and that will go for icing as well. The Esmark player did his best to look like he was trying to get it. Not quite sure. We can't seem to hit that pass coming out of the zone. That one bounced off the goalie ego sign, or EGD, and bounced all the way to the other end of the rink. So icing on the T-Birds. Full change here. They've only got 4 out. Oh, here comes Childers. He had to gather up some of his paraphernalia from the other end. Moran battles his guy. He's shoved off the puck. That one's blocked there by Blaha into the corner. Warren pushes at his guy. Childers works that one up the boards. Warren steps in again and flips it right up the boards where there's 2 Esmark players waiting for it. Shaw battles, pushes his guy, gets it in his skates, chops it off the boards, and this one's going to go for icing one more time. T-Birds unable to make a play here in the late going. both teams content just to fire the puck down and hope it bounces off the boards and past the goalie. Esmark doesn't want to do much more than dump the puck in and hunt it down, and the T-Birds can't make a pass coming out of their own zone. That's some pretty deep analysis there, but that's about what it looks like probably on your couch at home too. Laux lifts the stick and tries to gather that one up, bounces around in behind the net. Warm chips it around. Geddes goes after that one. He controls the puck. Good. Makes a great pass up to Ohalo. Ohalo's got a break here. He flips it up, and that's a big save by the Esmark goaltender. Magically, the T-Birds made 2 passes in a row and got themselves a scoring opportunity. Good play there by Geddes to corral that puck coming around the boards and then chipped it up to Chase. Chase got a step on the D-man, went around him and made a good play. The goaltender made a good save. Ohalo leans in for the draw. He holds that one, holds it tight. Now Laux has got it. He gets it back to Shaw. Shaw takes a quick wrister. That hits the goalie in the arm. Now Shaw chases after his man, and in come the Stars 3-on-2. Warren backs his guy up. Laux backed up in Shaw's spot. Good little defensive play there by Trevor. Comes out, gets it over to Geddes, goes underneath his outstretched stick. Now Warren steps up. He takes a whack and he takes a cross check. He gets it out there. Geddes fires one off of Esmark leg. That player is hobbled. Number 27, Dunlap, has been hobbled there. He can't quite get it going. Geddes goes after it in the corner. Battles away in there. Here comes Chase. See if he can poke it out. Laux stands waiting for the squirt. Out comes Geddes with the puck. He gets it back to Warren. Warren with the slapper. That goes right into the midsection of the goaltender. Good quick shot there after a good battle in the corner by Mike Geddes. Then he comes out with the puck. Couple of good sequences here now by the T-Birds. They've figured out that moving the puck between each other is going to work out a lot better than trying to chip and chase the thing all over the joint here. McGarriger in for the draw. Loses a draw, and the Esmark fires it right back out. They give chase. Anderson goes back into the T-Bird zone and backhands it up to an Esmark player. Alonso takes that puck away, but then loses it. Anderson's got that one. He pushes it up the boards and out. Esmark fires the puck right back in. Mueller gathers that up. He backhands one up the boards to Alonso. Alonso pushes it to McGarriger. McGarriger comes around, makes a move on his man, but puts Weston offside. Weston standing there waiting for the puck. Thought it was coming across, but couldn't quite hold up going across the blue line. McGarriger works that puck after taking a chop from his Esmark centerman. Pushes it into the corner. Now Esmark rims it around the boards. And there's a hit from behind by Alonso. There's another player comes in, and he hits Alonso from the side. Esmark coach is yelling. Esmark mom's yelling. Everybody has a bark. Should have been maybe 2 penalties on that after the retaliation. Butter's down off the bench. He wants an explanation as to why the second one wasn't called. And looks like Alonso's going to be done for the day. That's your dreaded 2 and a 10 for checking from behind. The diminutive referee. Well, Butters is like, I get the first call. I just want to know about the second one, because that guy came clear across the ice, hit Alonso in the side of the head with a cross check. Butters says, hey, that was a cross check there. The referee doesn't want to have any part of that, and Alonso will make his way back to the dressing room. He's been given a 2 and a 10. Half the right call, boss. Half the right call. Come on now. Your guy came across the ice after the hit. After the hit. I got some video. Half a call. I don't disagree with that one. All right, puck will come outside. Anderson stays out there with Mueller and McGarriger. Weston in there as well. McGarriger pops it right into the corner. That was a 2-minute penalty and a 10-minute misconduct. So Andrew Alonso has made his way to the dressing room, and who's in the box there? Can we tell who's in the box? Mike Geddes went in the box for the 2 minutes. Esmark holds the puck. Oh, and there's a big save by Vlaha. That one bounced off of Mueller, blocked the shot, but it bounced off his stick and straight to the Esmark player. Vlaha came across, legs spread, head up, glove up, blocked that one just before the Stars could tie it up. 1 minute 33 seconds to go in the power play here for Esmark. Ohala holds the draw there. Shaw shoves his man, then he takes a whack at it, can't get it out. Now that one's out to the blue line by Ohala. There's a one-timer, a knuckling one-timer, and it comes back around the boards, takes an odd bounce, goes back to Esmark. Shaw grabs that, pokes at it. Now Ohala's got to step on his man. He's got to push here. He shifts. Oh, he hit the goalpost. Ohala hit the goalpost short-handed. Shaw pushes it up to Ohala. Ohala pulls it back into the zone. Now Laux is out one-on-one. Laux sizes up his D-man, has it poked away. Twists and turns around, now leaves it there. In comes Moran. Moran's got it. Esmark's going to get a penalty here. Moran has a wrister. That's stopped by the Esmark goalie, and that was interference on the Esmark player right in front of the net. So we'll go even up here now. 57 seconds remain in Alonso's penalty. Geddes serving that one. 57 smashes the door both in and as he sits down into the penalty bench. And we're going to play some 4-on-4 hockey here. Warm and Mueller with Moran and Klink. Moran gets it back. Warm dumps it down in behind the net. Klink gives chase in there. He pesters his guy, but out comes Esmark. That's poked away by Moran. Klink will turn as the Esmark players turn back around. He stops and bird dogs the other defenseman now. Esmark dumps it deep into the zone. And Vlaha chips it over to Warm, who's a little bit surprised by one of their players being there. Warm tries to pull it in behind the net, but Moran picks it up. Then he hits a shin pad trying to get it over to Klink. Now it's right out in the middle of the ice. Moran's got that. He bumps his guy. Warm puts it in behind the net. Mueller goes after him. Pumps his guy. Warm intercepts that centering pass. Over to Moran, then to Klink. They come out 3-on-1. Here goes Moran. Warm. They don't know who's going to take the puck right there. Warm's caught up, and Esmark pushes it right back out. Mueller's got this one. He twists and turns around. It's a good little move there. Now he pushes it back. Klink takes a shot. Kick saved by the Esmark goaltender. Nobody knows who's going to get the puck right now. 5 T-Birds out there. Everybody being extra nice, not taking the puck. Laux picks it up. He's got Geddes with him. He gets it over to Geddes. Geddes on his horse. He goes hunting it down. He loses that to the Esmark defender who wrists it down the ice. 32 seconds left in the power play for the T-Birds. 3 minutes, 15 seconds left in the third period here. Shaw holds it in behind the net while the T-Birds regroup. They'll come back with this flying V formation. Shaw has it. He pushes it up to Laux. Laux gains the red line. He holds it and chips it into the corner. Puck goes in behind the net. Chase gets it over to Laux. Laux lifts his man's stick, then shields the puck for him. Pushes it ahead, battles away in there. That's a good job by Chase. Ohala's got it. Shaw backs up because he's waiting for that guy to come out of the penalty box. Anderson jumped up into the play. Now Ohala's got it. Weston wild one at the net, but he can't grab it. Weston hustles up. There's a good stop by Ohala, and it's dumped back into the zone by Anderson. Good play there. Quickly wristed around, but that goes right to Weston. He can't control it off the boards. Shaw and Yamamoto, that's offside. There we go. Oh my God, that was so offside. Offside, offside, offside. That one was a quick slider in, and away it went. Went just into the left-hand corner as Vlaha slid to his left. It went into, I guess that'd be his right-hand corner there. And we got 2 minutes, 20 seconds left, 2-2. Esmark Stars tie it up with 2:20 to go. Childers, Klink, and Moran out there with Warham and Mueller. Childers takes it off the draw, but gives it right back. Warham steps up. Warham steps up. He holds it, tries to kick it up. Moran covers him up. Now the Esmark Stars split the D-men as Moran drives his guy into the corner. Mueller grabs it as the Esmark Stars yell at their boys to come on. They've come on well. They've played a good game here. Warham fires that one up the ice, and that's going to go for icing. 7 inches off the ice from 14 feet away from Childers. Not much chance of him corralling that, if that is in fact a pass, by number 27, Warham. Esmark Stars cheer on their boys. And out they come. They got a lot of guys on the bench. They got a lot of cats. 4 lines, 5 defensemen. Hall has got that one. As Mueller pushes it in. Puck comes around to the front. Geddes has it. He pokes it out over the blue line. He's having a hard time controlling that. Warham holds that. He looks, gets it over to Mueller, who's obviously covered at that point in time. Now it's lost by Mueller in the corner. Warham goes back to work in the corner to try to pick it up again. Hall bumps his guy back there. Warham chops away at it. Now he lifts the stick and gets it to Geddes. O'Hala breaks out of the zone with it. He gets it over to Laux. Laux had that bounce over his stick, but there's Chase again, driving this line. Now Trevor's got it, and we're going to have a little mini 2-on-1 here. Gets it over to Chase. Chase has got it back to Trevor. Just had his stick lifted in a wide open net. That was a tough call. Esmark pops it over, and they've got lots of energy here coming off the bench. Anderson makes a good play there to lift the stick. That could have been a lot of trouble. McGarrigle works it. He's got that puck. Anderson looks for Shaw. He wants to get it over to Shaw. Shaw stops, pushes it up the boards. Good safe play there. McGarrigle holds it. Now pops out in the middle. Anderson makes a move and brings it across the blue line. Anderson has it, goes up into the Stars bench. Stopped by the coach there. Good hands. 34.7 seconds to go here in the third period. Stars coach imploring his troops to just fire the puck down the ice. They've made a living off of this. Just get the puck down. Hope that we get a bounce. That gets pushed forward. Shaw grabs it. Goes over to Childers. Childers pokes at it but falls. Now Shaw gathers it up in her own zone. Over to Anderson. Anderson up to Weston. Weston up to Childers. Childers is tripped up at the line but no call. The puck slides harmlessly to the Esmark goalie. He puts his hand on it. Now Weston exchanges pleasantries with one of the Esmark defensemen in front of the net. We'll have a face-off in the offensive zone. 17.8 seconds to go. Butters paces the bench, looking for answers over there. Each of the coaches looking down to see who's going to be up next. McGarrigle grabs, he'll lean in for this face-off. He pulls it back to Anderson, who skips his way up to the corner, kind of gets tripped up there, and now it's Weston covers up for him. In come the Stars. Weston makes a real nice play with his glove there. Then he has the puck hop his stick, but he still gets it out as he takes 2 shots. And the Esmark parents, justifiably so, are happy with the result so far. We're going to go to overtime. Esmark players hug their goalie. He's had a good game here. T-Birds look tired. Second game of the day after a late game last night, and it doesn't get any easier from here, folks. We got a 7:25 a.m. game tomorrow, East Coast time.
We'll expect all y'all up on the West Coast.
Yeah. We'll expect to see you guys all up tomorrow morning. Butters leans up against the back wall over there as he convinces his troops that they got what it takes to get this last goal here in overtime. So the overtime format that we learned this morning, we didn't know much about it, be 5 minutes of overtime, 3-on-3. Now what happens after that is anybody's guess.
It's a shootout.
All right. Mr. Laux is expecting a shootout. I'm expecting the T-Birds to pot one here. Esmark is not done much more than dump the puck in and hope. And I think if the T-Birds can make 2 passes in a row, they could probably find themselves a wide open net. Looks as though Moran is going to start with Klink and Warham. The Stars gather in around their coach. They got about 614 guys on the bench, so they have not gotten tired. Whereas these T-Birds are down a couple players today due to some internal disciplinary issues. And away we go. Moran steps in. Klink is looking to finish up what kind of bounced over his stick this morning. I think he's primed to get one here. And we're off. Moran controls it off the draw, spins around, pushes it ahead, outskates his guy. Oh, and he has it jump off his stick. Moran looks for Warham at the point. Warham holds a puck, can't get it over, bounces off a stick, but Esmark characteristically fires the puck down the ice. Warham futzes with it in front of the net, then passes one behind Moran. Now Warham's there. He gets punched in the shoulder, but he chops it away. Klink goes after his man. Warham forks that one to the side of the net, bumps his guy there, and then tries to control the puck. He's down on one knee and he pushes it over to Klink. Klink breaks away. Out goes Klink up the right-hand side. Klink cuts to the net. Now controls the puck, but then he loses it. Out comes Mueller on the back end. That's chipped up around by Esmark and around Mueller, and now there's a break to the net. Mueller works around, tries to poke check there as Esmark makes changes. There's only 2 of them out there right now. And Moran works his man in the corner. Everybody watches him come out of the corner. Now Klink jumps in on that one and it comes back to the point. Comes across to the other side. There's a twist. Klink grabs his man and loses him. There's a quick wrister, goes over Vlaha's shoulder but misses the net. Moran takes that one and he fires it the length of the ice to get the face off and get a change. Here comes, now we're gonna have Chase with Trevor. Tyler Warham comes back out as Esmark leans in here, wins the draw, but Trevor picks it up, kicks it up and out across the blue line. All 3 T-Birds came out, 3 across. Now they got to hustle back in. Warham backhands it around behind the net to Holla. Goes through his legs and around the boards. That goes right out into the middle of the net. Warham dives after that one and gives one up. That one goes off of Vlaha's shoulder and Laux chops it out to the blue line. T-Birds are having to work hard here, but Warham picks up that errant pass and gives it right back to the Stars. Stars have it right out in front of the net. That hits O'Hall in the shin pads and he's off on a breakaway. Chase has a look. The goalie comes out, gives him a look. No shot. Chase turned himself around a couple times there, but couldn't quite get a shot. That was a good job there. Now Warham fires it right back up to O'Hall and heads to the bench. Mueller comes out. Here comes O'Hall. He pushes it into space, but it's intercepted. Mueller pokes that one away as Laux has got that one. Out across the red line come the Stars. McGarriger gives chase and he steals it from his man. If he can get it over to Laux, they got a little 2-on-1 going here. There's a dive and a chop. McGarriger tries to backhand that one in front of the net, hit the side of the net and then the goalie's stick. McGarriger backs off as the Stars come out and they make a long pass. Mueller looks at his man as Childers jumps onto the ice. McGarriger, Childers and Mueller out there at the same time. McGarriger pushes that one away and Esmark tries to get it in the corner and McGarriger backhands it down the ice. There's so much snow on the ice I didn't gonna make it. No. Sat on the red line. I'll give the referee the benefit of the doubt on that one, but it might have made it about an inch over the line. Here comes Laux and Childers. No, Childers is gonna go off. Laux is gonna go out with Klink and Mueller. They have a quick look around, 1:56 to go here. A little confusion on the T-Bird side. Everybody's standing up and he drops a puck. All right, T-Birds are gonna have to go back to work. That's bounced off the boards. Mueller picks that up and here comes Laux. Laux goes around his man. Mueller breaks in 2-on-1 with Klink. Mueller has a look, takes a quick wrister and that goes off the shoulder of the Esmark goalie. And he drops it down into his glove and hands it to the linesman. It's a good little play right there. T-Birds took advantage of a quick pass up. Mueller's got it, he's down in the circle. He holds it there, tries to control it, brings it outside the line. He gets shoved over and the Esmark player is away on a breakaway. He comes around, Blaha kicks that to the corner. Mueller might have grabbed him there. Klink comes away with it, he forks it up to Laux, just out of his reach. Laux pushes his guy in the back. Worm comes off the bench. He's looking for the puck. He pokes it away. Now Worms gets it over to Laux. It's a 2-on-1. Worm and Laux. Just like rink rats, Laux shoots and hits him right in the belly button. Right in the belly button. All right, minute and 9 seconds to go here. Moran out there with Ohala and Worm. We try to get one last good scoring opportunity here. Worm digs in behind Ohala. Ohala's been holding these draws. Hopefully Moran knows to go in and pick this thing up. Grabs his guy normally. He wins the draw back. Worm pokes it in, but Ohala fell down. Moran's back there. Worm stays in the middle. Now come the Stars. The Stars push it up and here they come over the blue line. They have a quick look. That's fired across, but Moran picks it up. Worm gives chase. He's going to go with Moran on this one, 2-on-2. In behind him's Ohala. Moran fakes the drop pass. Puck bounces on him. Ohala gets it here. Worm in front of the net. Now he goes into the corner and pokes away at it. Worm, sticks lifted, holds it there, gets it out, comes around behind the net, fires one off of his rib cage. There's a punch in the back by the Esmark player on Moran. No call there. Not going to get that call here in overtime. Butters decides to go now with 3 forwards. He's got Childers in the back with Klink and McGarriger as these boys make their way to the bench. It's a tired-looking T-Bird team here. Oh, McGarriger loses that draw, but it's whipped around. The Esmark players all left the zone, and Klink picks it up. Klink comes out of that scrum with the puck. He controls it. Now he's looking for a player. He's bumped in there. McGarriger picks it up. Childers goes to the net. McGarriger doesn't know he's there. Can't quite get control of it. McGarriger falls down. Klink blocks that clearing attempt, and then it's finally cleared out. 10 seconds to go. Childers holds it. He has a look, gets it up to McGarriger. 4 seconds. McGarriger shoots. That one's just wide. Rolls around out in front of the bench, and that'll be 2-2 here at the end of 5 minutes of overtime. Nobody's going anywhere, so I think, Mr. Laux, you're correct. This is going to be a shootout by the looks of it. Referee comes over, has a look. Esmark goalie's been up to every task tonight, played very well. He gets a round of applause from the Esmark parents. Oh, that could be a problem.
Yeah, people at home are not going to like this.
This could be the end of her right here.
I'm flashing 1 minute left on here.
Uh-oh, we need these guys to get going here then. You want me to give your, do you want to give your phone number out so they can call you to find out what happened?
I apologize profusely.
Oh, wow.
This blanks out here in a minute.
That's no good. That's no good. Referees come and explain what's going on. Butter says, I already know, beat it. And out comes Worm to take the first shot. Worm steps out of the box. The puck goes to center ice. T-Birds will shoot first. Esmark goaltender is pretty aggressive. He's going to come flying out of that net like he did on all those breakaway attempts here. Worm stands there and has a look at him while the referee gives the final instructions. Worm comes out across, he picks up the puck and comes into the zone. Out comes the Esmark goalie. He is a snapper, and that goes off the goaltender. Worm tried to go between the blocker and his hip there, and the Esmark goaltender snapped that shut. No goal there. Esmark number 72, Quish, comes out. Blaha will get his first chance at this thing. Oh, and that is unbelievable. Quish tricked himself, made a move at the blue line, lost the puck in the snow. Didn't even get a shot there. Wow, Esmark player goes to the bench, breaks a stick in disgust. Out comes Childers. Childers slowly comes across the blue line, big long stick. Here's a look, that puck bounces over his stick, and he doesn't get a shot either. It's all even here.
How many shots did
If anybody's got a shovel, we might need a shovel here. Butters looks down, he can't believe it either. Next player for Esmark. Wheels across the blue line, puck bounces on him a little bit. He has a look at Blaha, tries to go around him, and he kicks out that right leg and says, no sir. Wasn't close. And the T-Birds send out Matthew Klink. Colonel has a look. Oh, he's chomping at the bit. I think the best thing here might be just to bend down and take a slapper. Klink comes in, shoots, and that one stopped by the Esmark goaltender.
Need a big save here.
All right, the third and final guy. The man who was late to the party is wearing the red socks. He'll take the last shot for the Stars. Number 36 drags it across the blue line, handles that one. Makes his move, he stops, and Blaha not fooled in the least by that. Stick handles his brains out and then pushes it right into Blaha's pads. Out comes McGarriger, he spins the stick. He has a look over to the bench. Now everybody waits, the referee says, what the heck is going on here? I think it's 1-1-1 at this point. So everybody's looking left, everybody's looking right, the referee trying to figure out what's going on.
It's not my fault anymore, it's the ref.
Now both refs need to figure it out. We're going to pull out the rule book here. He makes his way over to the Esmark bench. I don't know if this is help with his reading or what this is here. Oh, he's trying to figure out who his designated next shooter is going to be. Always a good job for the scorekeeper to just mark down the same number and buzz the horn if the guy who's already gone before is gone. It's all cleared up. Mueller chuckles with the referee. Right now the game sheet goes back through the magic little hole of the scorekeeper. She seems appreciative, and the referees go take up their position. That might have been icing the shooter there. McGarriger doesn't look like he's bothered by the whole thing. He picks up the puck and brings it across the blue line. Out flies the Esmark goalie. Oh, McGarriger shoots. Good pad save there by the Esmark goaltender. And that one goes right into the corner. So now number 81, Ethan, yelled at by his mother, brings it across the blue line. He has a look, shoots, and hits Andy Vlaha right in the leg. Andy looks disgusted by that effort. He didn't even have to move. As he moves some more snow out from underneath the, out from his net, here comes Trevor Laux. Laux shuffles from side to side, brings it across, has a quick look up. Now he shoots and he scored! Trevor Laux puts one in to put the T-Birds up. Oh, Lauxie did what everybody in the rink thought the other right-handed shooters should do, is go far side on the goalie, not the close side. He takes a seat on the bench and is mobbed by his teammates. It's going to all come down to this now, as number 5 from Esmark brings it out, Vlaha pumps it out, holds that glove high. That bounces on him, and that's saved by Vlaha, and there's a winner right there, fellas. A happy group of T-Birds who are a little bit undermanned and, you know, couldn't quite get their game going here tonight. take the victory over the U15 Esmark Stars. The star of the show probably tonight was the Esmark Stars goaltender, as he had a real good effort in the net as Esmark tried to dump the puck until they could dump it no more and rely on getting a save from their goaltender. Andy Vlaha came up large in the shootout. And the T-Birds come out with a 3-2 shootout victory. Next game, again, tomorrow morning, 7:25 Eastern Time. That's a 4:25 Pacific Time start from here in Detroit, Michigan. And the boys will be headed back now for a meal, get some shut-eye real quick, and then right back to the rink in the morning against the PAL Junior Islanders. We've had a good run here as well. Esmark salutes their fans. Their fans appreciate that. Did a real nice, their fans loud and boisterous here, and happy with that result, even though they've lost here in a shootout. All right, I'm signing off. That's plenty from me for today.